If you like what you hear, go on SoundCloud/TTYME92.com. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Was taught to let my actions speak, I never really said much. Every time I fall, I learn to always keep my head up. At times we get fed up, at times we feel broken. I take a knee at church because that is where all my hope is. Even if I'm feeling hopeless, I'm happy to be alive. I pray for sons and daughters and the soldiers that have died. Open up your arms, embrace the life you have. Be careful what you say, cause you can never take it back. All it takes is a laugh to get someone through the day. For that minute they forget about the bills they gotta pay. It helps ease the pain, God is never done. Don't focus on the past because the best is yet to come. God's brightest idea was his creation of the sun. I'm not that good at math, but I know he's number one. Every year that summer comes, it's hotter than before. But when it gets cold, we struggle to stay warm. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Every morning I awake, I pray to God and tell him thanks. People take this life for granted, expecting another day. Trapped inside their own maze, not realizing they're just a slave. Trying to get painted till they're lying in a grave. The devil likes games, always giving us temptations. If we can overcome them, it changes the situation on a day-to-day basis. This life is getting shorter, it's time for some change. Like a clock that holds quarters. Life is so random, everything's out of order. What they did to Jesus wasn't even seen as torture. They whipped him, they beat him, they hit him, they teased him. They kicked him with conviction until he was barely breathing. Impaled his hands and feet and nailed him to a wooden T. Crying tears of pain, all he did was sit and bleed. Next time there's an inconvenience, just remember what he did. He washed away our sins with no convenience to him. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Ain't nothing gonna faze me. Ain't nothing gonna break me. I've come too far and I've worked too hard just for me to fall short. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Call me Big Bad Wolf, I bring the noise like a loud sound to the three little pigs that I'm about to bring the house down. When I'm spitting on the mic, I bring what I write to life. Every line is so precise and every rhyme's as cold as ice. It's like learning to ride a bike. Once you get it, then you got it. Every ghetto's a work in progress, that's why it's called the projects. I'm something like a prophet, full of all this knowledge. This life is a college and God has lessons that he's taught us. I'm watching and I'm learning, becoming a better person. I always pay attention cause the price is always worth it. Sacrifice my time to serve him, but temptations keep emerging. These thoughts are so deep, you gotta see through the surface. It's nothing, it's nothing. The reason you're in the back is cause you got caught fronting. It's nothing, it's nothing. Show you how it's done, so watch and you'll learn something. I work it while most pretend, won't stop like I'm on a bench. I'm going in for the win, no matter what I'm against. Listen close to what I say. This life's a crazy ride, not a skater, but I grind. God's providing every time. People overseas die, nobody bats an eye but Kill Brian and Family Guy, and everybody loses their mind in this life of a peasant who's destined to be a legend. Everybody in attendance is impressed by every sentence, every line that I mention. mission. All this time that I'm spending, all these rhymes that I'm spitting, down the line comes resentment. Think there's time, but there isn't. Every minute gets distant, confined in this sentence, cause this line is a prison. As I cry through my vision, it's like there's a business. It's like GTA, we better play the newer mission. There's something always missing. Through God I am replenished, losing people that I'm missing. Now I'm doing this for them. It's nothing. It's nothing. The reason you're in the back is that you got caught fronting. It's nothing. It's nothing. Show you what it's done, so watching you'll learn something. It's nothing. It's nothing. The reason you're in the back is because you got caught fronting. It's nothing. It's nothing. Show you how it's done, so watching you'll learn something. Thank you, thank you.